everyone, and welcome back to TYTO Ecology, the Frosted Pines Biodome in our Biodome Aplenty Challenge. And we are back inside of the Arctic biome. Ah, there goes a little ground squirrel. There goes a little ground squirrel. Oh my goodness, he's so cute. Oh, here's another one. He's just walking on air. That is talent, my friend. That is some intense talent there. But we are back in our empty frozen wasteland, getting ready to transform it into something truly magical. I don't know about you guys, but it is December, and in our household that means we are really feeling the festive season. And I would love to celebrate the festivities by adding in some even more awesome animals and plants to our Frosted Pines biodome, including the actual pine trees. I have actually sat here for a good 20 minutes waiting and waiting for our TYTO coins to be able to build up enough that we can actually start putting down these. Oh, they're so beautiful. It's bright red right now. I assure you it's not supposed to be that color. There we go. We just had to move it away from all of the bearberry patches that we have put down. But here we go, guys. Check it out. It is our very first spruce tree. I could just roost inside of it like a happy little owl. And speaking of which, I still think it would be amazing if they could add in snow owls into TYTO Ecology at some point, because there's a ton of snow owls apparently making an appearance in Michigan right now. And I have all of my fingers and toes crossed that I'll be able to actually see my very first snow owl in person. I guess there's some perks to living next to very cold, frozen Canada this time of year for sure. We're almost right next to the border. So you Canadians, please send me your snow owls. I would love to see them. But all right, so we've got our very first spruce tree. It's not a lot to, well, it's a lot to look at, but maybe it's not as much to celebrate as I wish it could be, because it's one single spruce tree. And in our biodome, who will eat this spruce tree? Let's see. Birds and other animals will consume the cones, and the Arctic hare and squirrels will actually eat the needles and the bark of the tree. So we definitely need to make sure that we have enough of them that our little Arctic squirrels, which are the current only animal that we have in the biodome, won't eat the whole thing to the ground. That'd be kind of sad. It's like our Christmas tree, because we've only got one of them right now. And if the little squirrels start running this way, I mean, they're teensy tiny, so it would take a bit of effort. I don't think they've even started having babies yet. Wait, was that a baby? Are you guys having babies yet? Nope, they aren't even having babies yet. They still have several weeks before they start having children, which is interesting because the Arctic ground squirrels don't breed as often as I thought they would. I'm so used to putting down some of like the pika or putting down some of the deer mice in the other biodomes, and suddenly the next thing you know, you're just got little tiny itty bitty mammals running all over the place and eating everything. But the Arctic ground squirrels don't seem to have as many babies as quickly as I thought they would. However, I'm pretty sure once we add in the Arctic hare, that will definitely fix itself. And since the Arctic hare enjoys eating our spruce trees, let's try to give our spruce trees a good shot at life. And also, let's try to open up more of our biodome. Do we have what it takes? Yay! Okay, it's going to use up all of my TYTO coins for a second, but I think it's important to start expanding and opening up the zones as quickly as possible, because it gives you more energy that you can build up. See, now I can place down 2 spruce trees, which is a lot nicer, and we can start a little spruce forest up on top of the little hillside here, and then we can put down a whole bunch of the little bearberries, and then let's see. Oh, and I need to put down an Arctic bumblebee so that we'll have enough pollinators to take care of that area. And then I'm kind of thinking maybe the Arctic hares and an ermine. Maybe Arctic hares and ermines. Ooh, or maybe lemmings. Maybe we should add in some lemmings once we have a strong enough population of plants for the lemmings to eat, like the bearberries here. And if I can just put bearberries all over this mount, or like this little mountainside right here, then I'm pretty sure the lemmings will be able to have enough food too, because we have a ton of food over here. So what about adding in lemmings and maybe some ermine today? I think that could be pretty fun, actually. Oh, yay! And we just earned some more TYTO coins. But in order to add those new guys to our biodome, it's pretty obvious that we do not have enough TYTO coins, right? So I'm thinking, guys, even though I want to really celebrate and focus on staying in this very beautiful wintry land, that to earn more TYTO coins, we need to resume the biodomes, multiple domes of plenty part of this challenge. So I'm going to put down one more patch. I put down the Arctic bumblebees so that they'll pollinate this area. And then I'm going to put down one more patch of bear berries really quickly. There we go. And now we're going to leave these guys alone, and we're actually going to head out and we're going to go back. We're going to set this to 3 months to pass while we're out of the game. But we're going to go ahead and we are going to go to the main menu. And we're actually going to go visit some of our other biodomes. The reason that we would do that is that time has passed in all of the biodomes, and we will hopefully have gotten quite a few TYTO coins. So let's go see how our dinosaurs are doing. So let's dive in. What? 3 months is supposed to pass. 3 months is supposed to pass. Did I not earn any TYTO coins? I was relying on those TYTO coins. No. Well, let's go ahead and see. Yes, okay. 51 TYTO coins. Fantastic. We can use that income to go and open up more of the animals in some of the other biodomes. And is everything alive? Oh, dear. The answer is no. Okay, let's see. How many? Oh, my gosh. Giant meteor not included. You're deadly inefficient, although not quite meteor level, which is probably a good thing. Wait, why did I get that reward? How many? You little things, what eats you? Desperately important, what eats you? Oh my gosh. My oviraptors! Are my oviraptors still alive? There's termites everywhere, dead termites all over the place. Where's my big guys? Are they still alive? Oh, thank goodness. Okay, so these two are still alive. Oh, there you are. Geez. I'm very happy to see you. Trust me. I was very, very concerned a second ago. Oh my goodness. I don't mind if a group of those guys has died. But look at what's happened to this poor magnolia. I think that's because my big guys just came by and gave it like one good old bite. That's you, buddy. That's you. I'm glad you're not hungry, but geez, you are hard on trees. I need to add in a lot more trees. So let's put in some more of those magnolias. Hello, big ones, because they seem to really love the magnolias. I don't think the magnolias really love them, though, because that's death to my poor little magnolias over here. I guess we'll start putting quite a few of them down in the corners. I do love the magnolias. I think they're quite lovely. There we go. Since my big ones seem to enjoy that. And then we can put down more of these patches over here, too. We got to get plenty of food for the big guys so that they don't die. And apparently... Apparently they're really hard on plants, so you just have to really zip along and keep moving to keep them fed. And then who eats you, you small little insectivore? The extra small deltas? Where are my deltas? I don't mind if our Zalas end up going extinct. Where's my deltas? Okay, the delta population is trying very hard to keep up with them, actually. So the biggest negative, since it seems that the deltas are actually controlling some of the Zala populations, seem to be that the Zalas are actually eradicating my termites, and they are vastly... What is this? Oh my gosh, you guys are so tiny! You're so tiny. Oh my gosh. They're eradicating here. Don't want to put the termite down. So these little guys are eradicating all of my my pollinators. That's a big problem. And the protoceratops have a low population. Is that because my velociraptors? Oh, my velociraptors had so many babies. That's not good. Who can keep the velociraptors in check? I don't think the oviraptors bother with them. Do I need a bigger herbivore or a bigger carnivore? I think the Tarbosaurus is the last big carnivore that we could possibly have down. And the Velociraptor, I think that's the only guy who would keep the Velociraptor in check. But I know that there's not enough Protoceratop populations. I don't mind if the Zalas die. That's fine. I know there's not enough Protoceratop populations to actually keep the carnivores happy. So let's add in a Protoceratops population back here. where the poor little things can actually maybe have a chance to survive for a minute. We'll put a couple of them down, and they'll overlap somewhat with the velociraptors, because I don't want the velociraptors to die off either. But we do need some more of the large herbivores and the large omnivores if we're going to be able to feed an even bigger guy like the Tarbosaurus, who I think is one of the only other carnivores we have. So let me go ahead and I'm going to add in another of the little dinos. They're not so little. Maybe right in the thick of things, like over here. I actually think that would be a beautiful spot to have a couple of them. I mean, look at them. They're so awesome. I truly cannot get over how fantastic they look. They're just so cool. And they've got all these tiny little ones running around their feet right now. And look at how thick and lush and beautiful all of the plant life is in here. I really hope that we'll be able to keep all these populations going. I do think we need more deltas. I feel like the deltas, well, there's a lot of deltas. And they're spreading, so maybe we don't need more deltas. I just feel like we need more deltas. How is this population? Oh, this population of Protoceratops has been like completely wrecked. So we'll add in more over here. Then we've got a whole bunch of the little mosquito Zala over here. Let's see. No, they're not the Zalas. They're like the Zang. And they're over here. Man, survival in this biodome, we're doing pretty good, but it's also very, very tricky because everybody just will eat all the little ones so quickly. All right, let's add in more of these plants. And I think that the magnolias are proving to be pretty popular. I love that we have so much energy. See how much easier it is to just rapid fire place so many things because you get your energy back. It not really faster, but you can hold more of it while you kind of determine, oh, what needs to go down next. All right, let's add in some termites over here. And basically just continue. Look at all of the little teensy itty bitty ferns. I love it. I love it. And we're going to try to convince some of the other big plants to come down over here. Yay! And also being in a more populated biodome like this means that we do indeed have more TYTO coins every few months. So popping over here and building up a little reserve of TYTO coins. Look how pretty. I'm really proud of this, you guys. I'm really proud of this. It's got its ups, it's got its downs, but we're working really hard to make this something special. Look at everybody here. This is awesome. And it's just so nice to see all the little dinosaurs. Everybody's taking a nap right now. Our beautiful plant back here, the ginkgo, is fruiting, which is very, very smelly, by the way. If you've never smelled ginkgo fruits when they're fruiting, be grateful because they're very stinky. And we're just going to plop down some more of the big trees so that we can make sure. Yeah, I got all of the trees unlocked in this biodome, which is definitely something we should shoot for in our Arctic biodome, I think, because it's pretty nifty to be able to make sure. Let's see, maybe more cycads because everybody seems to love them and they're very important to the various populations. There we go. But yeah, if we can get more biodiversity in with the different plants, then that raises the chance that one species of plant, like the cypress here, won't go extinct and they'll have a chance to breed and they'll have a chance to leave behind baby trees, which will feed baby animals. And the Zalas having low populations is not something we're going to fret about. That's a good thing at this rate. And let's get some more of the, I love having big, lush, beautiful piles of the horsetails that just crawl up along the waterways. Like we really worked hard to spread over here. So I'm going to see if we can get more patches of the ferns, more patches of the horsetails started down here. That would be quite nice. Put some right in the middle of the little riverway. And then we might go ahead and, ooh, and there's the little flowers. Let's make a little flower island. That would be kind of nice. With maybe a big tree in the center, maybe a few of the magnolia trees. We could put like 1, 2, 3 magnolia trees right over here. But what we will probably do, and this velociraptor is maturing, and he has a younger sibling right there. There goes another velociraptor. Phew, this is going to be a little tricky to keep everybody alive. But what we will probably go ahead and do is we will skip time in this biodome just once, just to see what would happen, how everything goes. And then we will jump back over to the Arctic biodome and unlock more of the plants and possibly put down some of those ermine and Arctic hare populations. I'm kind of tempted to maybe let the Arctic hares go ahead and reproduce for a few months before we add in the ermine. But if I remember correctly, the hares reproduce really quickly, but I've just had this nagging feeling that the ermine are so much more aggressive than I remember and that they will eat everything. Also, our dinosaur jungle is really coming along, guys. Look at how cool this is. This is fantastic. Where are my dinos? Oh, there they are. They're dead. Well, moving on. It is really fantastic. It takes just a second to see some of them run by, but it is very interesting. It's like all of the Protoceratops are hiding up here away from a lot of the populations. I think that they just had babies. Yeah, they did. They just had 17 juveniles. And look who's coming in to keep those populations in check. Who should it be? Except for a hungry velociraptor. This is so cool. All right, well, let's put down a few more of those pieces. I do want to have a lot more over here, too. This is kind of bare. All right. Oh, yay, and we got more TYTO coins. All the better to buy more plants with. And then maybe, let's see, ferns? We need to put some ground cover plants in here to really start spreading. But where's my little patch? There's the little patch we're working on right now. Gotta stay focused. And let's add in one more magnolia tree just to make this a fun little spot where hopefully we will have lots of horsetails. There we go. And some of these very interesting flowering plants, which don't really seem to spread very quickly, and it doesn't really seem to go anywhere. Oh, and then we'll add in a pollination group. So we need to find, where's my little, there you are. We'll add in some of those mosquitoes and see how long they get to survive. All right, wonderful. And another little patch of flowers. And let's go ahead and we are going to jump time now. And we're going to keep a close eye on all of the plants and all of the other populations. So let's get a glimpse at the populations as they stand right now. And we're going to go ahead and we are going to skip 3 months and we are going to see what happens. All right. Whew. Don't die on me, dinos. Okay, 51 TYTO coins. Not bad. Did the plants spread? It's kind of hard to tell. I think we have some babies over here. It looks like more plants got lost over here. Oh yeah, look at my poor magnolias. Oh my goodness, those big guys really like eating them. And they see a bunch of mushrooms. I don't really see too many drastic changes, but let's see what happened to the populations. That population of Protoceratops is now gone. Oh my gosh, did we have... I think we had a mass die-off of all of those Zollas that were clustered right over here. Oh my goodness. We better watch out so the deltas have something to eat now. What? We did! We had a mass die-off of the overpopulation of Zollas, but another group is still splitting and reproducing, so we probably don't need to worry about that part. However, it does look like something came through and just ripped through all of our plants over here, so we might need to try a different mix of plants to try to make sure that this area can survive and not just become a barren wasteland. So maybe a different kind of mix of various trees and various fruiting plants or leafy plants will be more likely to be able to keep something alive. So I'm going to put down, why not, just like an eclectic mix of pretty much everything. And we'll see how that does for this group. Oh, and there goes a Protoceratops. A velociraptor has just eaten it. And he's got a buddy coming to share in the kill with him. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, it's a bigger velociraptor just took the kill from a smaller one. What? That's ridiculous. They're both looking around. The smaller one's just like, fine. Fine, you can have it. Well, the bigger one ate the whole thing. He was really hungry. Okay. I've not really had that happen before. But all right, guys, we're going to pop back into the Frosted Pines biodome now. See how it's done. It's going to be... Oh, that's a wall. It's going to be a lot quieter compared to what we just came from. And sure enough, we just have happy, quiet little populations of Arctic ground squirrels who have, oh, I thought they ate the Christmas tree, and I was so flustered for a second. I was going to be quite perplexed. All right, and then let's see what we can actually get to add in. Let's unlock everything we can, maybe starting with the more expensive stuff. Oh, wow, we don't have very many plants left. Okay, so the purple and the tuft saxifrage, and then we have the pasqui flowers and the field horsetail. And we have now unlocked all of the plants, I believe. Yes, there we go. Plenty of plants. The tundra. The tundra plants are all unlocked. Boom. So that's fantastic, and we can start sprinkling some of the field horsetail in. I have no idea where it belongs, but it sounds like something to me that would need to go closer to water. And then we've got diamond leaf willow still, and over here we've got these flowers. So we'll put in a few populations of each. And as I was just saying in our dinosaur biodome, hopefully the diversity of these various plant populations will ensure that there's some sort of food source, or even that the plant populations get to survive the onslaught of hungry tiny little rodent mouths. And speaking of hungry and tiny little rodent mouths, let's go ahead and add in, I think we have enough bearberries to do it. Oh, I can't unlock them now. Oh wait, yeah, I do. I have enough room. All right, I'm gonna add in the Arctic hare this time. And we're going to try one population over here and one population over here with all of these abundant, beautiful bearberries. And we're going to see if that's going to be enough to be able to survive whatever baby bunnies, baby Arctic bunnies, no less, are born. So next time we come back, we'll see how the Arctic hare population has done on this biodome, and we might even check in on our Himalaya biodome. I really love this. It's so much fun, and I love the idea of having a challenge where we are trying to get all of our biodomes up and going, trying to unlock every single one of the plants and animals in all of the possible biodomes, and see how long they can live in quote-unquote harmony together. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!